to all. So finally I will do Southampton guide. You remember I done Ipswich, I done Leicester, and Southampton was only shitty team pending for me. Like always, we will try, you know, to compete for the title. I mean, if you don't know what you play and you just follow this guide, I'm expecting from you to be top 4. With some luck, and if you know how to play, you can be at least title contender. So this is my plan, to be competitive and try to win it. So yesterday actually I done test run. Even let's say until February I was playing 3 at back, and then I changed to this tactic what I will use today. I was trying, you know, I used this one just to test the tactic, and we managed to win it. No transfers, no nothing, just fast playing. So we will see how it will work with the transfers. I have some certain ideas, but like always, okay, let's start. We started in the June, my standard starting date in, if you pick Croatia division, and you know that at least initially I added a lot of leagues, like always. So this is what we will do now. What you can do, you remember always me, I prefer to start my save with sucking the people, so I'm sucking entire coaching staff involved in our first team. So I will offer them this. So we will play with update from Mr. Pro what I'm every year using. This one is released on the 1st April, so up to date. And what else? Match engine will be from FM Tweak. I think it's 1.4 version currently. You can download it from their Discord site, or you just write FM Tweak, and in Google you will find the Reddit post. So this is how you can get it. And also installation is very simple. You just download one small file, change the name, and copy and replace with original. It's very simple to do and install it. So this is current Southampton team. So let's first immediately pick the tactic. I will use my tactic called Fake Diamond. If I can find it, I have. It's here. So this is the standard version what I was using. You will see that it's still gang and press some kind of, but it's not full pressing because we are playing with standard line. So this will be our, let's say, basic version, and I have version 2 what is, let's say, if you need to score or you have good team. So then I don't need halfback, I can take more risk, much higher line, and then I have some kind of deep playmaker, roaming playmaker. So this will be standby, but this is the tactic what I will use. Regarding the Southampton squad, first of all, let me immediately remove all these players who are loaned out. I don't want to see them. Okay, this is done. Regarding how I played on my test, I mean, more or less I was using quick pick, but little bit, you know, I was just swapping some players. But I will show you now the lineup what I actually played and won the league. I think Ariba was there, Fernandez was here, this guy Dibling was there. I mean, also when I was looking to make the guy for this one, my priority was to find the tactic where these two guys will be used, because I want for long term to build a team around these two guys. So, and the halfback, who was playing halfback, it was playing central defender, this one. Most of the time, two central defenders. I mean, I was mixing sometimes with quick pick, but it was Harur and was Bednarek, if I can find him. And on the right side was, of course, Walker Peters. And up front I used Archer and this guy Onoachu. So entire season I was just playing with Stuart on the bench. As I said, this was just fast testing, no transfer, no code changes, no nothing. So this is how I played, and of course I noticed some of the things. For example, Archer, very inconsistent. Sometimes hat-trick, sometimes 5 games no scoring. This was the lineup. The good thing about this squad, you have on the right side 2 very good wing backs or full backs or whatever you use. Walker Peters and Sugawara are actually really good players. So very often I was subbing and sharing the minutes between these two. Fernandez, we will retrain and use him as volante. Why? Because he has tackling work rate. He's not the tallest, but if I want to use dribbling as attacking midfielder, then I needed to find a place for Fernandez. And good thing, he's also 2-footed, plus has dribbling off the ball. Good all-around player, only 18, so he will play there. Regarding the dribbling, some games was good, some games was bad. What I don't like is, of course, is his work rate. So immediately now, I will give him to training and try to improve. First of all, attacking midfielder on the center, yes. This is the role what we will play, but here we will go with endurance training, work rate, this one. I need to increase. I would like to have him at least in the long term, at least 13 work rate. So this will be for him. And immediately we can also start, because this is very important, to retrain this guy as secondo volante here. He has good speed for his age. What I can do, you know that I'm obsessed by work rate. There is also another things what you can try to work on the volante, or generally you always go speed, pace, acceleration training. If not that one, then you go work rate, endurance. And there is also third option, and that is off the ball movement, what is very important for the midfielder, because I would like to increase his anticipation and off the ball. So I'll immediately go with this one. Higher anticipation, he will be getting more dangerous situations, and he can score the goals. So let's start like this. These two are, let's say, most important players for long term. Other training I will do later on. I don't want to now to lose a lot of time, but basically you put the players to train in the roles what they are playing, and that's it. Let me just check Archer. I'm not sure. I know that he's very fast, good off the ball, but you can see that anticipation is very poor. He's very poor in air. The only problem is I cannot get rid of him. So my plan is now to bring another striker, and Archer will, at least in the beginning, probably will play and then will drop on the bench. I need more physical striker and more consistent one. So for his training, you can train him whatever you like, but let's say again a similar thing. Off the ball movement, I need to increase anticipation. Okay, and regarding another thing what we will do, we will also, for him, we need to try to make and create good finishing trait on him. Let's go like this. Place shot, yes. Because I always prefer, if really possible, to have striker with finishing trait. Okay, this guy is having very good traits for, let's say, target forward. Target forward and support basically is a physical striker. If you can get somebody who can also move, that's also good, but he has good off the ball movement. For him, for now, I will just go target forward on support. Let's see if we can maybe train on him this one, shoot with power, yes, because he has the strength. So this is a plan for the strikers. In my test save I just played, there was no any training, nothing. So at least I wanted to show you a few things, because sometimes I don't record all and then I know that you don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so this is with this one. Now, like always, let's check the squad. First of all, I always go to check reserve team. Why? Because if I see somebody with good value, I will try to sell him. We have a lot of players who are loaned out. And with my play style, all these players will be sold. More or less. There is one good player and it's this one because he has physicality and I consider him good player. So most probably we will keep him and he is the British player, but that is for season 2. You can see that Larios, who is very fast, but he struggles with tackling, marking, and he is not tall, but he has good value. I don't know what I will do with him. Most probably I don't know if I go here I need to accept all this, how much money I will need. The best thing for me will be actually to loan him, and he is available on the loan, so I will keep regarding him because he is young, I can make profit. I have also him, but very bad, and all others are basically very cheap players. I mean, it's just waste of the time even to bother with them, so for now nothing regarding them. And let's go to our standard team. First of all, okay, so I have McCartney, 33 years old, good in air, very good backup, and I have him 28. Is he just joined or what? So he just joined, so what I can do if I want to save and get a little bit money, I can actually sell him out. So let's put him on the transfer list. No loan, so this is for now here. What else? I have already 2 right backs, so I don't need third one. Also we are getting rid. Let me just check him. Sugawara, I know that he's on the bench. Wellington just joined. I'm not sure about him because I'm actually planning to bring another left back, but that will be later on when I show you which players I'm looking. Most probably, because he doesn't have tackling, even he's fast, I will probably loan him. But this will be checked later. This Manning, I mean, look the pace 11 for the white player. I mean, he just joined. So what we will do, I will not put him on transfer, just on the loan to get rid of him. Lallana is shit player, I mean physicality is 0, work rate is 0. He also just joined, I don't know what I will do with him. One of the options is actually just ignore him and then in January sell, and I will do that one. I will not, because he's 35 years old. If I wait until end of the season, there is no money, so he will stay, and January he will leave. For his transfer you can even work in, let's say, November, December. This small bone I use little bit, but again I feel he's the player I will try to cash. Okay, for now. If I don't sell him, he will stay. This guy, he was rotating as help back with defense, decent player. So, and he just joined, so he will stay. I have 2 players on the loan. This guy I was using a little bit as attacking midfielder. He has very good speed, what I like. He can score from range, he has good shots. So for now, and he is on the loan, for now he will stay, but I'm not sure will I remove him. Ryan Fraser, he's the winger. I don't need winger, he just joined. So another player what I need to try to loan. Suleimana, same, white player, shit player. I mean, he's having insane speed, but doesn't fit in the tactic. can I actually sell him? You see, he just signed recently. So most probably loaned out and sell next season. And this guy, he just joined, so he will be the bench in the beginning. Potential sale in the January, or depends. If I get 2 strikers, maybe I will even loan him out, because I'm actually thinking to get 2 strikers at least. So this is, let's say, initially for these positions. Now let me check this guy. This is the young central defender. I was actually not using him in any of my save. I mean, he is the two-footed. He's heading, marking, tackling decent. He has jumping, he has the height. I'm not sure about him. Will I try to loan him and boost his value? But he just joined, you know. So let's keep him on the bench. I have him, who is insanely costly. I also didn't use him a lot. He was, let's say, my 4th option on my test. Even he has some of the good things, but I don't like his mental stats. So, and he just joined, so we will see about him. He will also stay. Maybe for now he will be the bench. I don't know what I will do with Bednarek, because Bednarek was good for me, and what I like, you see his mental stats. Anticipation, anticipation is very important when you play with forward back. So, and he is two-footed, so he will be started for sure. So this is regarding the central defender, so he will stay on the bench. Regarding our financial situation, this is the money what we have. I mean, not so bad. This I will need accept to get this budget. And you can see it's 30 million, but this will be much less because of the wages. Yeah, possibility of selling the players is not the highest. This one, he's decent player. He lacks a little bit speed, but he has everything else to play halfback on decent level. He's long time in the club, so I think if I can get another halfback, he will be sold because of his age, and I have still don't. So let me actually put him on the transfer list. But this will also be hard. He just signed new contract, so let's see about that one. Now, regarding the stuff, I also downloaded my staff shortlist. You can find it on my topic on FM base. People who watching, they know. And you see what I want from my assistant manager. So high motivation, high level of discipline, people management. These 3 I like high. Of course, I would like that he is decent in tactical and decent judging player ability. But I'm not using quick pick to pick the players, and I'm not using. Assistant manager is not in the charge of opposition instructions. I will do it by myself, so I don't need him to be very good tactically. So if you look these 3, I saw in this database my favorite assistant manager is actually not having contract. He is the best assistant manager, so immediately I will go for him. I will give him 4-year contract. You see my budget is very good. Let's see. So, I will not go through the other stuff search, but you know that I want to have at least 2 fitness coaches, so it's very important. Take the best one what you can. You can here tick interested stuff, for example Scott Perry. American, but very low adaptability, what I don't like. If he's outside, look a little bit for better adaptability. If not, take him and later on go for the better one. This I will do later on. I mean, if everybody of you is playing FM for a long time, it's not easy. It's very easy actually to find coaching stuff if you are using my shortlist. So just go fitness, motivation, and you will find. You can even a little bit wait. You see adaptability 20, good determination, motivation, discipline is low. But for the first season, let's take him immediately, put a little bit more, and that's it for now. So this is the tactic. What kind of tactic is it? I mean, I wanted to do actual diamond, but I struggled to play diamond, and then when I changed and protected my defense with halfback, I feel that my defending is much better. Two volantes basically going up down, shooting a lot. We are crossing a lot in this match engine, similar like on default. Your strikers will get a lot of chances from crossing, so that's why I prefer, if possible, to have striker with good jumping, physical. So like always in every tactic, go for good all-round players. So work rate, speed, it's very important. Higher better. What else I can show to you? I mean, this is enough for this initial episode, more or less. This is my plan, and we will see. Now regarding the transfers, if you go here and go to shortlist, I will actually download my shortlist. Even I must say I didn't upload it. Now with new database there, I saw some good players what is not on my shortlist. If I have time, I will try to upload it, but this version is old and still is good. So you can go here with this one, and then I also created some. I was checking 1 hour ago for some interesting players what I like, but it looks like I lost it. So maybe I deleted when I was doing it, but I will do it again and will be in the episode 2 on the players what I'm looking. In the meantime, I can actually just show you what is the halfback. Halfback is basically anchorman, I will say, or protector of the back 2, or let's say back 4. He's physical player who is not throwing so much, but he can tackle, he can win the headers, area duels, good work rate. So he is bringing you physical protection of your defense. He will not be, let's say, insane technically, but work rate, tackling are very important for him. Good positioning and marking. So I will try to show you, if you go on this short list what I have, I mean, everybody knows who is the best young defensive midfielder in the game. It's very simple. So if you go here and you go, let's go 19 maximum. If you pick just work rate, tackling, positioning, speed, this is very important, and you can go in some technicals, I mean some mental stats like anticipation, little bit decisioning, determination, minimum of the ball, little bit passing, heading and jumping on minimum, more or less this one, teamwork little bit, that's it. I mean, you can go even natural fitness, put everything, I don't know, 12, and then you can go work rate at least 14, tackling at least 14, positioning at least 13. And you can see that Pavlovic is really the best. So he is the one of the unique players in the game, because he can play any role in the mid, from volante, from defensive midfielder. He can be playmaker because he has insane passing vision for this type of the player. So regarding him, my advice is sometimes he can become available on the loan. So what I like to do, I just keep him on default. In case if there is possibility to loan him even on deadline day, go, take him. He can make the difference. Really a unique player. So sometimes I was using him in my saves, but now here is over boosted, and there is big possibility that you will not manage to buy him out in season 2, even if you loan him, even if you win the league, sometimes happen. But he is a player I suggest, if you are not sure how to play, keep eye on him. Regarding other players who can play the halfback, if you struggle, you can always find central defender and retrain him. There are some certain defenders who can play this role. So here, for example, this jumping heading you can reduce. Just put the 10. Just that is little bit. You can always work on this one. If he has height, it's enough. And off the ball, you can just reduce, let's say, to, let's go also 10. And now if you go here, what is the age? Did I change the age? I don't know. Put, I don't know, whatever you like. You can see here a lot of names, and there is a lot of central defenders I told you who can play in this role, and I'm actually thinking to bring one of the central defenders to play me this role. One of them is this one. I think he's best player, and he's very popular central defender if you play with 3 at back for this central position. Look, I mean, he has physicality, he has everything, but look the fucking traits. I mean, he has dictates tempo. So he's insane player. Normally, I think Southampton, you cannot get him on the beginning, but if you are looking to buy somebody in January, buy him. I mean, he can play with central defender, whatever you like. Unique player and one of the best buy players in the game. I will just keep eye on him here. So I will show you more, let's say, central defenders who can play this role. For example, the guy who is very popular, people very often buy on the start of the game because good central defenders, left-footed one is not easy to find, is this guy, because he's in the leads. As you can see, not fully natural, but if you buy him, you can also use him as halfback or left-footed central defender. I mean, look the stats, very fast for his height, plus he has all this heading, marking, tackling, defensive stats, and his mental stats are pretty decent. So he's another player what I'm actually considering to get, but depends on the money. So let's actually put him on this default shortlist. There are few more, but I forget the name. Let me check down. This one. This is another guy I actually never have, and I was looking for the filter, and look the stats. Not only that, he can score you from the range. So he's the player what I suggest buying the January. Very cheap, with very good traits, good speed. And look, this one, he just moved to next club. I found him by attributes when I was looking, and very cheap. So he's the player definitely to buy in the January. Even if you don't want to use him, he can be good backup, increase his value and sell. And what I like, he can play halfback and he can still score you the goals. I mean, I know that his long shot and finishing is not high, but when he has shoot from distance, look, and he has good anticipation. He can also play volante. And what I like, it's fucking 18 work rate. So this is one of, let's say, best buys in the game with this new database. So we have him. Regarding the central defenders, what I noticed, And I will not show you which guy I will bring. I'm thinking to buy. I mean, we all know that Calafiori can play any role, but there was another one. I know his issue is that he's very expensive. This guy from Forest, Murillo can also play that one there. His only problem is his how it's called. His off the ball moment is 9, so you need to work on that one. But all other he has everything. Why I'm saying that one? A lot of the people will not use central defender if it's not at least 187, 188 tall. So if you don't know where to use him, and you don't want to play with 3 at back, because he's very perfect to play on the left side, because he has dribbling, good passing, use him as halfback. If you play with Forest, he can play, and look the traits, very good technical traits. Little bit try to work on the movement, but everything else he have. So it's another tip from me. As I said, there are always solutions in the game regarding the players. You just need to be aware what are demands for every role. And if you know, you look by the filter and you will find the players. Some of them are actually very cheap. I don't know who else, let me check here. You can see some older players. For example, Bochum is one of my teams what I actually recommend everybody to play in the German if you are looking to play this style of football what I prefer, or this one, because they have a lot of good defensive midfielders. Look, who can play Volanti, who are physical beasts. For example, this guy also. And then there is Bosnian guy. Is he there or he's this one? Also can play Serbian or whatever. He can also be used as the halfback and very cheap. So trust me, there are options everywhere. Just need to little bit to pay attention and be aware what you need. So that's it for now for this first part of this guide. I hope today I will record more. I need to again to put this player shortlist for other players what I'm trying to get, but this is my plan. So initially what I'm planning is bring at least 1 or 2 strikers, because I have only total 3, and maybe 1 or 2 midfielder and potentially left back, but I will tell you why I'm thinking to bring the left back, what is the reason. So see you soon, bye, that's it.